Thank you so much, colleagues. I also urge an aye vote on this. And thank you to my sister colleagues for speaking their truth in this moment. I found myself at 16 years old, standing with my mother in Washington, D.C., learning how to protest for women's rights to own and have full ownership, despite government, over their bodies. We stood there. I learned to protest. I learned to recognize that my body was my body and not the government's. I say this as a Black Latina, as a Puerto Rican who had the U.S. literally sterilize our women. We stood there. I was proud. I was proud of the people that came together to make sure that we could stand for Roe v. Wade. I found myself 5 years later looking up at a ceiling with a doctor holding my hand and telling me that I was about to go through a procedure that would hurt, but that was by choice alone. At 21, just having graduated from Yale College, breaking the poverty cycle for not only my immediate family, for the entire family, found myself having to make a choice between being able to have economic security and a pathway to be able to get a job with that degree that I had just gotten, or something else, and putting another burden on my mother of a different sort. And so I made the choice to seek an abortion. That pregnancy was one of 7. I had 3 miscarriages, and I have 3 beautiful children. And I'm thankful for the medical care system that I was able to seek in Connecticut and in California, which allowed me to be secure that I wouldn't be criminalized for my decisions, that I wouldn't be criminalized for my pregnancy loss, and that I would be able to have access, affordable access, to the care that I needed in every single one of those experiences. Colleagues, I ask you to stand in this moment and recognize that California is literally the last stand for justice, the last stand for ensuring that Black and Brown, Latina, API, whoever you are, have the ability to access the care that they so deserve. The last stand to recognize that a woman's body is a woman's body. Colleagues, this is the most critical moment that we are in right now. Justice across the country is not on our side. And when I say California is the last stand, I hope that you take that and hear it in your hearts and act accordingly in supporting this resolution and every single bill that will be brought before you with my sister allies in the Women's Caucus as our top priority, to recognize that how we go, this country has an opportunity to protect itself. As women in droves will come to California to seek care, we need to be there with them. I respectfully ask an aye vote.